Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Right to the air goes Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Nix. And Walker has it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Finding space at the 40. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 7 Pirates.
Young. And the catch made by Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Let's go now.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Panthers at 7-5 now in the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done. Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Clock clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Come on. Set. 70 ranges. 70 ranges. Ready?
Throwing. Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Ligon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Young. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go, set. Hey, check that. Street. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Ready?
Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Set. Go.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now here's Young. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Young now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Trucks over him. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jonnu Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Now Young going to move him around.
Right there.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Forced out to his left.
Oh, Young loses it.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
73 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A first down carry for Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
He has just eclipsed the 13,000-yard mark for his career. What a career it's been. Incredible running the football.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Flushed out, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Bo Nix.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
To throw, Young.
Checks this down to Hubbard. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Check smash, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Young will set to throw.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Chap 60, chap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther Street. Set go.
Young to throw it.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Buying time to his left.
And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Young to throw it. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 42-yard line.
Riggs, Mustang 19. Check, Bobcat. 18, Rattler. Hut.
Here is Young. He finds his target, Allen. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Looking to throw, Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Now Young. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity
and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To throw again on second down. Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, it's Young.
That one complete to Leggett. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Young.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
19 tight, 19 set.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster
from 8 yards out.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man, hand him the ball, and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Running left, it's Henry.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Out left and complete to Thornton.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. The handoff, running left, Henry. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, Nix.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyquan Thornton
From 4 yards out.
And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Panthers 9. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
Young. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Panther.
Young off the play fake. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. Still staying on his feet, are you serious? And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Keenan Allen, 40 yards.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two. The Young's going to throw for this.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
And the busy night for Henry continues. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 36 yards.
And the Ravens add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak.
Tucker now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers 15. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd down and 3.
79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Ready.
Young. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now here's Young. Allen's got it complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young.
Give him another one right back to Allen.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80.
That's another
18 Pioneer.
To throw, Young. Touchdown, Panthers.
Xavier Legette.
30 yards.
And the Panthers get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Warriors 70. Check go.
They'll try and run it here. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
151 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Running the jet sweep, Thornton.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, you talk about catching a defense off guard. They were not expecting jet sweep at all there.
Well, he was 10 yards downfield before the defense even knew what hit him. So a really good play call against a deep
touchdown. Jonnu Smith from 4 yards out. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Young working out of the gun. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
At the Ravens' 47-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Allen. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Big Lion. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Young will set to throw. And it's caught.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout. and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Keenan Allen with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be